Look at this smile. What's going on? You got Rigg'd here. I am a huge fan of hacks and translations. I'm a huge fan and huge supporter and huge ambassador in a way of homebrews. I love it when people make their own video games using their own time, and time is precious, to me too. I have a family and everything, so the fact that somebody would use their free time and talent once the kids are in bed, instead of getting sleep like they should, instead of playing video games like I would, they actually use that time to create new video games, especially when they do it for older systems. And I love that, and thank you for it. A lot of people have been making a lot of games recently for like the Nintendo Entertainment System, the Super Nintendo, the Genesis, and thank you for that too. But one system that they've been leaving out, in my opinion, is one of the greatest systems of all time. That's the TurboGrafx-CD, specifically the Turbo Duo, or the PC Engine Duo. It's one of my favorites of all time. So I was so happy when I learned that they were making a new game that was going to be playable on the Turbo Duo, or TurboGrafx-CD, if that's what you have, that's fine too. I used to have one of those. I don't anymore. I personally have a PC Engine Duo, which is the Japanese version. It's a little bit cheaper than a Turbo Duo. Not that if you have a Turbo Duo, good for you, man. That's a lot of coin nowadays anyway. But very cool. Our good friends at the Saru Studio sent me the demo version to just check out in the meantime. Now this is the unfinished. Everything in this game may be completely changed by the time it comes out officially. The levels may be changed. Some of the textures and sprites may be changed by then. But they gave me the demo to check out. So you got it running here in the corner. And I gotta be honest with you, from the get-go, from the start, or the run, as TurboGrafx-CD were, it's already, and I'm not just saying this because they sent me a free copy of it, and this comes from me, a Turbo Duo fan, it's already a more polished game. The demo is. It's already more polished than a lot of other TurboGrafx-CD games I've played, like that are officially, legit, licensed, $50, $60 when they first came out. I love it. I'm a fan of TurboGrafx-CD and Turbo Duo and everything, and this game already is more polished. Again, it's the demo, so in the demo you'll see a couple of graphical flickers. You'll see me not being very good at this style of game. But so far, it's a very fun game. It's called a Henshin Engine, the game. It starts out, the storyline is very Tron-like. The storyline is very, it's the gamer who gets sucked into the world of video games. Kid Chameleon comes to mind as well. And you have to play through the levels. Now, I only played it for a little bit so far. I'm looking forward to playing this more. And part of me wants to pull back a little bit. Like, I'm going to continue playing the demo too. But then I'm also getting ready for what the final game is going to be like. Now, the game is slated for a spring of 2017 release. There's a Kickstarter going right now, and it's active as of this video right now. In fact, I'll scroll down a little bit. The Kickstarter ends. Let's see, there's still a few days left. As of today, being September 12th, there's 23 days to go. So you still have through October 6th. You have to through October 6th. And the way I look at Kickstarter is, it's basically a pre-order, right? It's basically saying, you know what? If you're going to release this game, if you're going to make this game, I'll buy one. And you can buy one, a physical copy, for $40, $39. I'm in. I'm sold. Already from the get-go. I'm a paying customer. You can opt for a cheaper option to get you the digital download, and that's fine too. If you want to just play it off an emulator or something like that, you're still supporting a great cause by making this game happen. The cool thing is, the demo proves that it's already in progress. Sometimes on Kickstarter you're like, well, are they going to yank it from me but keep the cash? What are they going to do? Is it going to be delay after delay after delay? And I'm not saying there's not going to be any delays. I hope there's not. If there is, so be it. But, I mean, this game's already 40% complete. We're already almost halfway there, right? Spring of 17. This is going to be sweet. The cool thing is you can go to the website, henshinengine.com. You can find out more about her and what she's all about and what's going on in her life. There's like a little webcomic series on the back there. You can see that as well too. Pretty cool. And I'm a fan. This is great. I love the fact, again, I love homebrews, and I love the fact that they're still making new games for older game systems, and being that the TurboGrafx-CD is one of my favorite game systems of all time that's been sorely lacking of support. I think it's fantastic that they chose a platform like the Turbo Duo or the TurboGrafx-CD or the PC Engine CD. The cool thing is, US release, Japanese release, there's no copyright protection. I should have said that. There's no country code. Never mind the other thing. There's no country code that says, like, oh, you can't play this. You can only play this on a Japanese system. You can only play this on an American system. TurboGrafx doesn't have any of that, so you don't have to worry about any of that at all. The game play itself, as you can see in the corner, very Valis-like, very Run Saber-like. It plays a lot like just, it's like a run and sword platformer. Your sword slash reminds me a little bit of Strider, which is a good thing. You do have a duck attack, like when you're ducking, you get an attack. Your attack doesn't go as far, and from what it looks like anyway, your standing sword slash will also attack at your feet. So you're not worrying about, worms that you can't attack by a proper slice. When you have to duck and hit them, it looks like it'll take care of those too, if there happens to be any in the later levels. I only made it to, the first level is the tutorial. The second level is the, what looks a little bit like a Adventure Island or whatever, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the other levels are going to be like too. Again, I didn't play it a whole lot. I just wanted to play it I played it for about 10 minutes or so. You're seeing the footage here. This is the actual first time I ever popped the game in and started playing it. And it's fun, and I think it's great. And if you want to support the Kickstarter, there's a link in the comments below. Appreciate you watching. Thumbs up if you plan on getting it, or maybe want to check it out for yourself. I thank you for subscribing. You got John Riggs here, and until the next video, we'll see you next time. More games coming out soon. If you know of another game that you'd like me to cover on this channel, let me know in the comments below, and I'd love to hear from you. You're awesome. Don't forget it. Got Riggs here. We'll see you.